Here we go. A spot in the championship game in just the 6th Alabama-Oklahoma game. That's just what you expect as it lands deep in the end zone. It's a deep rotation. All these backs have very fresh legs. Damian Harris, the senior, gets the start. And Tagovailoa, play action, zipped across the middle. Catch made by Devontae Smith. And the man who had the last word last season, catching the championship-winning catch, makes an electric opening play. Not showing pressure pre-snap. Don't bring it. Tagovailoa, easy pitch and catch. It was Harris out of the backfield. He's got a 1st and goal.
And here comes Alabama, one of the best.
And there goes Harris. They clogged the middle. He's knocked down. Now is a scramble for the football. Did it come out? Oklahoma says it's a turnover at the 1. Kenneth Murray came running out of there with the football.
Chris, Damian Harris was fighting to get yards. Curtis Bolton was 18.
Turnover.
Yep.
It's the extra effort by Damian Harris where eventually the ball popped loose, but it was Bolton's effort to be able to get into the backfield. If they're able to hold up here, that would be huge.
At the review, the ball carrier's right elbow was down prior to the ball coming loose.
Harris barrels in. Tide draw first blood. Murray averages more than 7 yards per carry. Got 3 that time. On 2nd down, looking to throw. And it cannot escape. Dragged down by Anthony Jennings. Look at the strength in that one hand to grab a jersey and pull him to the ground. 3rd and 11. Murray from the pocket. Hit and knocked down again. It was Christian Miller on the blitz. 3 and out. Jalen Waddle looked to be okay after getting run into by Jobe, who was slower to leave the field. And 2, we're looking to throw one 1st down. It's Smith again. Makes a catch for about 9. Maria?
Head football athletic trainer Jeff Allen says that even when he was in classes, he had his STEM therapy with him, and he's been working at it rigorously here at the playoff as well, guys.
Yeah, he's 3 for 3, Maria, to start as Jacobs carries for a short gain.
And if it holds up, I'm sure there are going to be a lot of coaches and GMs around the league in the NFL. They're going to take a look at that.
Jacobs gets loose on the edge and is slung out of bounds after a solid game by Kenneth Murray. Developed in Birmingham, that's why it's an Alabama procedure. Tagovailoa, play action, slings it far side, and it's a strike to Irv Smith, the tight end, dragged down at the 25, another 1st down.
But a great route there by the big tight end, Irv Smith, at 6'4", 260 pounds.
They think it's a Najee Harris and get it to Jacobs in space again. Gets a block. Still fighting. It's another 1st down. Tied back in the red zone. Tagovailoa looking to his left. Looped deep in the end zone. Jump ball. Touchdown! What a catch. Henry Ruggs.
And you could see the intensity that they're playing with here early in this game.
This is Marquise Brown, but that ball just fired into the turf as Quinnen Williams picked it up, and now it's run into the end zone. There's no signal yet. Touchdown. Xavier McKinney picked up, but this was ruled on the field apparently.
It's a forward pass. He threw the ball from the 20-yard line, and the ball landed at about the 18 and a half. This is a forward pass. I'm not sure why they didn't stop play.
So 2nd and 10. And the Tide swarm the backfield, and they drop Sermon for a loss. That was Isaiah Buggs.
And there it is. He's head up on a freshman.
Maria, imagine the feeling on the Oklahoma side, though. Down a couple scores, and 2 are looking for more. Deep shot. Judy catches it at the 15-yard line. The South Florida native makes a big play. First snap for the hero from the SEC championship game. Sooners bring pressure. Ball out quickly to Harris, who's got blockers. And he barrels down for another 1st goal. Smith in front of Harris, who gets it. And scores standing up for a second time. The Tide pouring it on in Miami. Can Murray create some magic, spark this team? Serious urgency in a first down pass attempt. Calcaterra, the tight end, makes a fingertip grab. Oklahoma has a positive play and a first down.
That's a heck of a throw by Kyler Murray, and he learned a lot of things from Martin. Makes a nice play.
Kennedy Brooks, part of that freshman tailback tandem, barrels around right end, and he rips off 10 yards.
See, that's their game right there.
Lincoln Riley, of course, who is the play caller for the 4th season. In his 2nd year as head coach, Murray keeps it, and he stumbles as he tries to get away from Williams and around the edge and loses about 3. And Riley makes a decision, down 3 touchdowns in his own end of the field, goes for it on 4th and 4. Tide rush 4. Murray flips it into heavy traffic, incomplete. Deontay Thompson got in there, and the Tide make a stand. Now, with 5 seconds to go in the quarter, it's Hurts back in the game. Split out left in a receiver position.
Take a shot here.
Pop pass to him. Jalen turns the corner. When he gets ahead of steam, he is tough to bring down. Everything working for the Crimson Tide, who set an Orange Bowl record. There's a scuffle there. Murray on that Alabama sideline. They brought Hurts in motion, fake it to him, and Jacobs plows ahead for a first down. The 31. He's got the 3rd most carries among these running backs on this team. Tagovailoa, clean pocket, flips it in the flat. There goes Jacobs. Head of steam, lowers the shoulder and scores. It is personal. It's emphatic, and it's incredibly lopsided.
They don't feel sorry for you. They do not slow down until it's over.
And they flip it short. This is the catch made by Carson Meyer, and the big fullback off and rumbling. The former basketball player is a good athlete in space. Shows that.
Blocks a lot, but can catch the ball to the backfield.
And now it's Lamb downfield. Jump ball comes back and makes the catch. His first of the night as he beat the freshman Surtain. Murray goes in motion. It's Sermon in a direct snap, and he walks right in. Sooner fans saying, where was that about half hour ago?
But there's so much game left.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct, offense, number 71. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the ensuing kickoff.
Well, it comes 4 touchdowns behind, but that was quite a drive for OU.
After the play was over, dead ball, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 75 of the offense.
You lose your cool, and now you pay for it, kicking off at your own 10.
I mean, Seibert creates a lot of touchbacks, but if he can reach the end zone from here, it's a good effort. Taken at the 20. Actually, was there a fair catch called for? Sooners bring late pressure. Tagovailoa gets it out high, incomplete. Looking for Smith, and well defended by Brown. Bernier to punt. Only 38 punts all season long by this Alabama team. It's a low one, not particularly good. And taken on the fly by CeeDee Lamb. He had a head of steam, but he was stopped right there. Murray. It's a flea flicker. Gets it back from Sermon. Didn't have time, but he's got a whole lot of space. Can he make a man miss? Huge block against Mack Wilson, who just got blown up by CeeDee Lamb. Slant batted straight up in the air. Dangerous play, falls to the turf, but it was Jennings getting that long arm of the football.
Now, he's done that all year.
From the pocket, Murray flings it far side. It's a back shoulder fade, and Lamb makes the catch as they convert to the 14.
They go after the true freshman.
Slot left, looking that way, throws for him in the end zone. It was behind him. He's made some tough one-handed catches. The chip shot for Seibert, who has 490 career points. And with that boot, gets within 1 of becoming the all-time scoring record for kickers. And replaced by Patrick Fields, a freshman, number 10. Jacobs at a crease and barrels out for a first down across the 35.
Yeah, another nice move there. And try to eat a little bit of his clock and have a nice long drive.
feed not hand of the inspired man tonight. Jacobs just makes Parnell Motley whiff in space. 2nd and 3. He's got it again. Quick penetration, and Jacobs picks his way. A flag comes out.
That's a hold.
Jacobs goes to the 44, and now there's a scuffle. Caleb Kelly ended up on top of Henches, the tight end.
Holding. Offense. Number 74.
2nd and 13. Play action. Slant and a fingertip catch made by Smith. He's a yard short of the marker at the 45. Jacobs now in Wildcat as Tua is shifted out way to the right. High snap, and the Oklahoma native barrels forward. Another first down into OU territory.
You know it's coming.
Jacobs and Najee Harris flanking Tagovailoa. And on the play action, Waddle makes the catch in space. It's another first down. It went after Fields, the freshman.
They needed a distributor, and that's what they got in Tua.
On the blitz, they flip it in the flat, and Jacobs just tries to hurdle a Sooner, ends up getting carried out of bounds as Trey Brown said no. Play action, short one, and just in front of Trey Brown. Judy able to grab it, and they move the sticks again. They don't need much, maybe a foot. And now they shift and a false start. So as
Offense. Number 74.
Judy in motion. Tua over the middle, delivers, strike, Smith battling, stretching, and scoring. There is a flag down on the far side of the field, so hold it. If it stands, it'd be his 8th touchdown.
Illegal formation. Offense. Number 74 was not lined up on the line of scrimmage.
Well, it was 3rd and a foot, or less than that. Now it's 3rd and 10. And Tua steps up. He's got room to run, escapes, hit. Doesn't matter. He's knocked down just short. It'll be 4th down, back where they were a couple of plays ago. Sooners haven't stopped anybody on 4th and 1 all season. Jacobs again in Wildcat formation, and they're getting cute down here. That was another false start. Damian Harris was lined up to the right side. It's Bulovas out to attempt a field goal from 38. Nick's mood will not improve if this one slides outside the uprights. It was close. They come away with 3. He brought a pinky injury into the game, and Maria Portsy just had that retape. Pinky's not going to keep him out of this one. In the flat, Brooks is a good receiver, able to get to the 41, but that uses 6 seconds and leaves just 12.
You look at the plays right now, they only have 28 plays run.
They need about 25 yards to be in reasonable field goal range for Seibert. And Murray escapes and crosses midfield, but leaves just 4 seconds on the clock. Sermon in the backfield, tied rush 3, and they still flush him out. And he's not going to even be able to make a downfield throw. Still dangerous out here, but as time expires in a dominant first half for Oklahoma, Murray comes up short. Got to speed it up before the snap on the very first play. Makes it 1st and 15. Now Murray sprinting out. He's chased by Moses. And now a flag comes in after he got rid of it.
It grabbed. It looked like Dylan Moses actually had a horse collar, possibly.
3rd and 13. Here comes the blitz. Murray, nobody open, takes off, gets away from Jennings. You can see the suddenness. His feet earning the first down at the 46. Oklahoma did substitute, so Alabama could have slowed things down to get their subs in, but they use tempo and they find Lamb, and now the Sooners are in business. A first down inside the 45. The Sooners threatening. Brooks slams right into a crimson wall, but it spins free. This is a tough football player. If you look at the measurables,
and he's had an opportunity to play early in his career, and he's made the most of it. They did a nice job showing some good balance.
1,000-yard runner, and he's free again, and muscles down inside the 30. And now that OU O-line is starting to get a push. 8th play of the drive. On first down, Murray thinking play action. Wanted to take a shot downfield. Has the luxury of time. Launches into the end zone. Was looking for Meyer. It's broken up nicely by Thompson. Last time he converted with a scramble. You figure Bama will spy him this time. They rush forward, they flip it in the flat to Kennedy, who escapes. And Brooks barrels down another first down. Calcaterra in motion. And a slant is too high for Lamb. Zipped it. The fastball missed the strike zone, though. It is a chip shot. And it is an all-time scoring record for kickers.
Making sure they're getting oxygen and ice towels in between the breaks.
Sooners used 5 minutes on that field goal drive, and now Bama trying to pick up where they left off. This could be kind of a grinding second half, Kirk, if they throttle back the pass game a little bit. You keep it simple. No 5-yard penalty this time, and Jacobs picks it up easily. Jacobs slipped the tackle in the backfield and dives into OU territory for a first down as his big night continues.
A man-to-man. I think Tua sees that. He could take a shot here if he wants it.
Taking a peek. Now there was some confusion. Jacobs was nowhere to be found as Tua turned to hand it off to him, and it's going to result in a sack as he's dropped way behind the line by Caleb Kelly. Tua.
There it is.
Does take a downfield shot against single coverage. Judy works back and makes a tremendous catch at the 17.
I'll be surprised if they hold this up.
Would have had it cleanly, but he lost.
Yep. He needed to hold possession while the right foot was down.
Drops have not been a problem. Oklahoma only 12 drops all season long. Murray escapes and shows that electric speed and scoots for a quick 9.
He said if I could breathe, I will play because I want to play in front of my family. About 30 family members here for him.
And the problem's not the foot, it's been the hands. He's dropped 2 very easy ones tonight. I think mentally it's been tough. From the pocket, slant, Lamb, catch, first down into Bama territory.
And then looks up just in time to be able to protect the ball before Thompson lowers the boom.
Murray escapes, lofts it downfield for Morris, who's got it for a touchdown. Check it, it's Charleston Rambo. Fake it to Damian Harris. Tua on the roll finds Judy, who is going to be knocked down from behind. First down to the 45. Tide begin the final quarter with a 2nd and 4. Tagovailoa avoids the blitz, and Smith streaking. First down inside the 30. Tua took a big shot but did his job. Hot start tonight here. Najee Harris still running. And he's got yardage inside the 20. Close to the marker. If Oklahoma can somehow keep him out of the end zone, force a field goal, it would still be a 2-score game. It's a low throw and a sliding catch made at the 10-yard line by Waddle.
It is again.
Pressure off the edge. Easy pitch and catch. Tua beats the blitz. Smith, touchdown.
I mean, we just talked about how the middle of the field, when you don't take away the quick slants. Murray
once again down 18, and once again chipping this. There's a scuffle, pushing and shoving through. Samia just got knocked down. The helmet is off of Murray.
Quinnen Williams hit Kyler Murray as soon as he threw the ball, and he hit him high, and Samia didn't like it.
Got to make this to have any reasonable chance. And it's caught, and that's Rambo, and Rambo caught the touchdown. Makes a crucial catch on 4th down, moving to the 35.
Once again, Rambo gets free and comes up with a big play to keep Oklahoma's hopes alive on that 4th down.
Murray wanted to take a shot downfield, now escapes in a whole lot of room, and he finally slides down near the 40.
It was a big-time shot. Goes out for a play, comes back out, he's still fighting.
He's still firing down the field, almost intercepted. McKinney with those long arms went up high. Tide are showing pressure. Better get rid of it, hurry. they do. And a catch made nicely by Lamb on the slant. First down inside the 25.
He took a while to survey that defense.
But this is more pressure than he's been used to seeing. Right there, Lamb left alone on the sideline, makes the grab, first down. Under pressure, throws it off his back foot, strike. Touchdown, Oklahoma still has life. It's CeeDee Lamb. Could be a tricky onside kick. Callum Sutherland, the other kicker, comes into the game. See if he can get the big hop. Right at the hands team, but right at number 31 for Alabama. And Bryce Musso makes the catch. Tua has only 3 incompletions tonight, 21 of 24. Najee to the edge. With momentum, blast down inside the 30. And let the clock wind down near 7 before snapping this. Jacobs in the flat, gets a block from Judy, and is knocked down at the 15. First down again. See if that proves costly on the drive. It's 2nd and 8. Tua's got it again. Nope. Judy's got it over the middle. Touchdown, tied. Doesn't matter.
If Brent Venables is watching this, I'm guessing he's going to take away the inside slant. The Rose Bowl, and this, man, is the best setting, not just in college football, best setting for me in sports.
Best place in the world for you, I think.
You're right.
Well, wide open receiver there is Nick Basquin, seldom used, and they forgot about him, and a huge play down inside the 40.
Goes right down the field and picks up huge yards.
Murray has a whole bunch of time against a 3-man rush. He thinks 2 or 3 times about running. He's still thinking about it, and he will take off. And finally, just a tentative slide. He gets yardage inside the 30 for a first down. Murray ducking under, somehow stays off the ground, and now they're saying no, he did touch the ground. Raekwon Davis was there in a hurry, ripped his helmet off. Irate they didn't call it a sack. He's going to earn a penalty for that.
Over the years with Nick Saban in Tuscaloosa, they've beaten people up, but they've always played within the rules. And if a guy doesn't do what he's supposed to do, if he gets a penalty like that, you know, he sits down next to Coach Saban. This team's been a little bit emotional tonight.
That ball's tipped at the line, but Rambo comes up with it and dives down inside the 10. Oklahoma just won't go away. Ball at the 8. Murray escapes again. More helmets on the ground. He dances in. Flags are everywhere as the action in the pit is just boiled over at this point. Let's see if the touchdown counts.
Personal foul, hands to the face, defense, number 30.
Big onside kick now from the 50, Kirk, because of the penalty. 2 kickers there, so they're trying for some deception. Cyber with the fake. They get a bounce. It doesn't go 10 yards. It's recovered there. That's Carson Meyer, but didn't travel the needed distance. Frank's son is part of the Orange Bowl Hall of Fame class on the sidelines there. And now Damian Harris cuts back, running strong. He's had a couple of touchdown runs tonight, and he's into OU territory. In March and begin a career, they could start in high single A ball. In the meanwhile, on this 3rd down, Tua keeps it, slides. You got to be careful when you do that, not to begin your slide in front of the marker. Jacobs, what has been a very satisfying night for him, is still running real hard. He moved the 6 again. That puts it at the 25. They've split, of course, the 2 championship game meetings. Jacobs still running hard down inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. He wants another touchdown.
Played with a lot of energy early in this game. You could tell they were tired of hearing about Oklahoma's offense and Kyler Murray and a potential shootout, and they came out and kind of took the fight to them early. And I would also say that Lincoln Riley and the Sooners should be proud of their team. Down 28, fought back and gave themselves a chance there in the second half to make it a competitive game.
Alabama finally subdues the Sooners and books their spot in the national championship game. Chance for Nick Saban to go for his 7th national championship. He's with Maria.